Alright, g'day everyone, Z21 here, and welcome to a Saturday afternoon special edition live stream. I'm here just for some more fun in GT7 Gran Turismo 7, doing the story mode at the moment. Please listen along if you want to practice your English listening, and enjoy some racing. As I've said before, I am an amateur Gran Turismo 7 racer. I have just recently purchased the game, and I'm also here to learn together with you. So excellent. We finished up in the previous live stream on Thursday in the licensing. We earned our National B license, and that has allowed us to do a Tokyo Expressway Championship. I forget the name. Tokyo Highway Parade Race. So let's have a look at that. We can see, if we look down the list, some people have a Suzuki Swift, Toyota 86, a couple other cars. So let's maybe purchase a car today to race in the this Tokyo Highway Parade. Just a moment, let me make sure I have the live stream thumbnail set up. We'll see if it's showing in my feed. There it is. I'll just add a thumbnail. Okay. This is episode 3. Okay. Alright. So, as I said last time, I'm using a headset and streaming directly from the PlayStation 5. So because my audio is probably on the lower end of quality, you can probably hear around me as well. There was an ice cream truck that just went past the house. I'm streaming from the Gold Coast in Australia. Alright, just fixing up the details. Alright, so we are streaming in English, Australian English for the most part. Gaming Gran Turismo 7. So my goal eventually is to have a computer set up. So I don't have a computer. I one day would love to have a computer and do the streaming through a capture device and set up a video camera as well, and a proper microphone, little by little, as they say. Right, save that. So hopefully if you are finding my stream, you'll see a proper thumbnail, well, an amateur thumbnail. Okay, so let's go and purchase a car. What was the minimum PP performance points? Just so if we modify, I don't go over. 450 is the suggested PP. So 450. Brand Central. That's where we can purchase cars. Toyota's first on the list. So let's have a look inside the Toyota showroom. Oh, the Himedic 21. It's free. Wow, we better get it now because it's free. Interesting. Do we want to change this to this car? Not on this occasion. We have the Aqua S21. The SFR, that's a cute car. Does it show anywhere the PP listed? 423. So we should stay on around 450, right? That's a really cool car. Let's have a look at this one. Let's learn a little bit more about this one. So Martin, he says, the SFR is a concept vehicle that was unveiled at the 2015 Tokyo Motor Show. It's a lightweight rear-wheel drive, RWD, rear-wheel drive, sports car designed for everyday use. It was born to turn heads. So turning someone's head, so to turn heads means people will look at it. Yeah, definitely. If I saw that car on the street, I would have another look. With a compact body on par, so equal with the AE86, its weight is evenly distributed over the front and rear axles. The design is inspired by the famous Toyota Sports 800. That's great. 19,500. There's only the one color, so let's go for it. Purchase. Oh, very nice. This is the first car. Is it the first car we purchased from the showroom? I think so. Let's change to this car now. And what I would like to do... the ambulance. So interesting there. Must be driving in Japan. Alright, let's go back now to the tuning shop. I would like to go to the tuning shop so that we can maybe do a little bit of upgrading, modifying. Rupert, he says, I see that you've upgraded your collection level, a collector level. That's great. Now I'll sell you semi-racing parts. You can read all about tuning and settings in the Beyond the Apex digital magazine. Access it by selecting Beyond the Apex from the bottom part of the title screen. Okay. So what we'll do, so we want to get to around 450 pp. So we'll do the sports computer first. That takes it to 429. We'll add the sports air filter. That takes it to 430. We'll put on the sports silencer exhaust. That takes it to 432. Sports brakes, we need them, the brake pads. That doesn't do anything to the PP, of course. Street suspension, we'll add that. That takes it to, stay on 134, of course. How about I put on the sports soft tires? What does that do? It takes to 449, okay. What if we do the sports soft tires? That will give us just a little bit more grip. Okay. So 488, that's a bit higher than the 450. If we do weight reduction, I think that will push us a little bit too much higher than the suggested PP. So let's just stick with the sports tires to see how we go. That'll give us a little bit more grip. Alright, I'm looking forward to this one. The ice cream truck is on its way back. In Australia, that's quite popular. On the weekends, the ice cream truck will go around the streets. And people can go to the truck outside and purchase an ice cream. I would like to add a quick chat here just to get things started. And you're welcome to send a chat if you are interested. Looking forward to talking with all of you. I'll just go to a previous chat. Let's see if we can put the same chat in there. Alright, just a moment. I'll add a chat. Oops. Right. So I'm still learning how to set up the streams and watching the chat along the way. Maybe it'll take some time to get used to. I'll just pin the message. Alright, so let's do it. So we have the Tokyo Raceway. Let's enter. It'll be fun to drive around the Tokyo highway streets, the highway, the expressway. It's a nighttime race. Ah, it's a cool looking car. Right, let's do it. Find how fast this car can go. Oh my gosh. How many laps? It's 2 laps for this race. I don't know this track, but it looks pretty straightforward. Oh my gosh, that's terrible driving. Okay, so we know that corner we have to slow down. I was looking for a little bit of an indication to slow down there, but... Okay, so it's quite a loose feeling view. Wow. I probably cut that driver off then. Okay, obviously we're not starting very well here. Let me set it up so I can see who is driving next to me. At the bottom right hand corner you can see the location of the other drivers. Oh wow, the brakes are very sensitive here. I have to remember to be a little bit smoother on the brakes. I lock them up each time on that lap. And again, using the controller, so a little bit sensitive when I try to turn. Wow. So there might be some balance settings you can explore to be a little bit more smooth when turning. How far away from the end? I'm really blocked here, I need to get through. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry, mate. Take the inside. Right there. Inside. Don't know if that was very good driving. So third gear up here, they suggest. North. Okay, so we've got second place on this. Oh my gosh, that wasn't too bad. So second place was alright, but I drove pretty aggressively, I think, in some places. Oh, I can hear the crackle from the exhaust. Sounds so cool. Sounds really cool. Going the distance, Angeles Crest Highway was the trophy. Second place was okay. That car was a little bit twitchy, I felt. Twitchy, so it was moving on turning and braking. It made it a little bit difficult to drive. Of course, I'm an amateur. It said a clean race as well. I'm not sure about that. So now we're going to drive in reverse, I guess. So we'll go to the next race. I think the car is fast enough. It's just the driver that didn't perform on that race. I have to learn the track so I can understand the braking points a bit better. It's a foggy day there in Tokyo. If you're currently living in Tokyo now, it would be awesome to hear from you. Okay, here we go, race 2. Can we do better this time? A bit more smoother on the brakes. A bit smoother on the turning if it's possible. Oh, if you push the brake just slightly too hard, it locks. So I have the ABS off at the moment. I wonder if that's the most appropriate setting. Wow, look at that scene. Just touching too much on the brakes will quickly lock it. And a little bit too much of a turn at speed will spin the car out and make the car slide. Oh, imagine driving this expressway at maximum speed with the walls to the sides. I'm not sure where to best position my car here. Ah, that was terrible. That was very clumsy driving from me. Very clumsy driving. So when we do online races, it's going to be really interesting how I can drive cleanly and so that I don't make too much of an impact of other people's races, but also enable me to have a bit more success. There's really nowhere to go around these cars. In a real race, of course, there'd be no way I could catch up here. Okay, can we get inside? Oh, can we get on the inside here? Now on the outside. Back on the inside, yes. Oh my gosh. Nearly lost it again. Oh, took it too tightly there, but now in second place, but 7.5 seconds, there's no way to catch second place. I mean, catch first place, sorry. I like this part of the track. I don't think we'll get first place here, but let's see how close we can get to them. Oh my gosh, took that way too hard. Wasn't even looking at the actual circuit. If we get first place here, that's silly. That's a bit silly. Maybe the car was too powerful. Maybe the car was too powerful there. I feel like I drove terribly on that race again. I'll have to regroup. I'll have to regroup. By a whisker. Okay. By a whisker just means very close. Very close. So we took first place with, you know, around 4/10 of a second. 4/10 of a second. I'm unsure I feel good about that race, but we got there. Alright, it's a cool looking trophy. We're back over 100,000 and we have a gift card from a card to select. Always we'll go with number 2 because it's like Z. So we've got a Sylvia. Excellent. So again, one of my goals is to never drive the gift cars. They're just going to stay pristine in the garage. We will only drive the cars that we purchase. So that means we'll have to buy all 500 cars, if that's possible. I have to regroup. Saturday afternoon. It's been a busy day, but nice to have some time in the afternoon to relax. So we'll go back to the menu, sorry, the cafe, and see what they say. So you emerged victorious at the Tokyo Highway Parade. Magnificent work. So we won, and we receive a 1-star roulette ticket. Finally! So we have Sport Pavilion available. I think that means we can play online. And also multiplayer is available as well. Wonderful. And then the next collection is the Japanese FR sports cars. I'm unsure if I'm ready for online racing yet, but maybe we'll just have to tackle it and give it a go. So we'll leave the menu just for a moment and let's see what's here. So sport is now open and multiplayer is now open. I wonder what's the difference. Maybe multiplayer is in local play or maybe with friends. I heard sport is the online mode. Let's grab our ticket. Every credit will count here as we move on in the game. So let's receive this. What did we get? The smallest amount, of course. How much is that? 2,000. Very small amount. So we'll go back here. Okay. Let us. I think we need to do the license as well. That's something that I'm wanting to get through. So we've done the National A, National B, and now we're doing the National A. So the first one is the scuba circuit. Maybe we can focus on doing 2 licenses every day, so 2 of the challenges every stream until we get through all the way, maybe depending on how easy or hard they are. Yeah, so we'll do this one first. So Lopez, A1 is Racing Line Beginner 1, where you learn the fundamentals of out and out, in, out. So I guess that means when you drive around the corner, you start on the outside of the circuit and then hit the apex on the inside, and then when exiting the corner, you're back on the outside. So that means that you are using all of the track. So you've heard of out, in, out, right? This is the basic idea when cornering. Start on the outside, move to the inside of the track at the middle of the corner, then the outside again when you leave. Be sure to use the whole width of the track when doing this. Doing so allows you to corner without slowing down. So keep a straight line as possible, I guess. The aim of this challenge is to show that you've grasped, you can understand the out, in, out idea. Are you ready? Let's go. So the Subaru BRZ. Oh my gosh, pushed it too hard. So we just missed silver on that one. Let's just take the bronze on this one. And what we'll do is we can revisit the licenses at the end, potentially, or later, to try to get gold. So we can keep moving through the game for the moment. Okay, so this one here is a little bit of a sharper corner, like a kind of like a hairpin almost. It says A2 is Racing Line Beginner 2, in which you'll take 2 corners using the out, in, out method. Now it's time to use the out, in, out technique from A1 on consecutive corners. I haven't seen this track before. Dragon Trail. The two 90-degree corners should both be taken using this method. Make sure you slow down sufficiently before entering the first corner. Oh, it's in Croatia. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Missed the apex totally. Okay, might have to do this one again. Wow, we got silver somehow. Yeah, I didn't take that one very well. But okay, well, as I said, we'll keep moving on, just to keep going through. I definitely think we can do better on that one. Alright. So we've done 2. Let me think. I feel like we could do more, because they were quite easy to get through. Maybe we could just do a little bit more of the licenses, even if we don't get gold, so that we can get through a bit more quickly. So how about we do, because there's 10, we can focus on, for these easier or earlier ones, we can do at least 5, and then maybe as they get harder we can do less. So in this one it says take 2 corners at different speeds. The 2 corners need to be taken at different speeds. Be sure to slow down accordingly for each corner and take an out-in-out line around them both. Accordingly for this situation is, you know, as required, as needed. So be sure to slow down as needed for each corner, as required, accordingly. Okay. So this is Monza, I believe, right? Oh my god. Oh, that was not too bad actually. I think we can probably do better as well on this one. We just got bronze, so yeah, obviously when you brake just a little bit too much, it locks up so easily with the controller. Save it. Okay, we'll move on to the next one, number 4. And this one here, Tokyo Expressway, urban tracks. So for the urban tracks, it says A4 is urban tracks 1, where you'll learn to drive without colliding with walls, without hitting walls. As you can see, this track has walls on both sides, so you will need to be careful not to hit them. You'll be immediately disqualified if you collide with a wall. Be sure to keep your distance, at least at first. I could have accelerated a little bit more before going to 4th gear. That's not too bad. I'm not sure if I needed to drop the gear down there. Just got bronze again, so can definitely do better there. But we got through. It gives us a challenge later to try to achieve the golds in each one. Now we're going to Spa. So this is the 5th one. A5 is cornering in the wet, beginner. The key thing is being ready to brake a lot earlier. Okay, it's time for you to start learning how to deal with wet tracks. How to manage wet tracks. Needless to say, wet tracks are very slippery. You need to brake early and be careful with your acceleration. Alright, let's give it a go. So this is after the straight where the chicane is. So stay on the outside. Have to brake a little bit softer here. Oh wow, oh, yes. I feel like I need ABS when using the controller to start. Just even a slight tap blocks the brakes. This might be a challenge actually, if that's the case. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, this is a good challenge. So I have to stay wide and brake now. Oh my gosh. Just even the slightest brake with the controller just locks. Oh, very difficult. Okay, we can probably just... wow. We can probably see what time we get doing this, just drifting, and then try again. Silver? How would we get silver for that? That was terrible. That was terrible. And we got silver? Alright, yeah, I definitely think we need some level, very basic level of ABS at least. But that was the 5 for today. And now maybe we can do the, so we've got 5, so we can do the next 5 next time. Alright. So let's have a think how we're going to structure this. So we have the cafe and we have sport. Let's see what sport is. So it says compete with drivers from all over the world in official races. Okay. So it says the broadcasting has stopped for a moment actually as we've gone on here. Just saying just some details about the sports mode. So let me get through there. It's just telling me, do I agree to abide by the conditions and register. So I'm just registering now. That was unexpected. And tells me that welcome, we have to exercise good sportsmanship, fair play, and good etiquette and manners towards others. Okay, so we're back. Hopefully the stream will pick up now. There we go. So you can see we have some daily races and we have some online trials. Okay, so definitely let's revisit this today to try some, maybe a daily race, maybe an online trial before we finish up. But first let's give maybe one or two more menus. so we can keep moving the story along. So in this one it says Japanese FR sports cars, and we'll get the Deep Forest Raceway. So let's do that. So here we go. For this menu, I'd like you to collect Japanese FR sports cars. Have you heard the term FR before? It refers to cars which have the engine mounted in the front, so F, with the driven wheels at the rear, R. In other words, the rear wheels power the car and the front wheels turn. Front wheels turn it. So rear wheel drive, basically. And FF is front wheel drive. This clear division of labor between front and back makes the most of all four wheels. Try driving an FR car and you'll soon see what I mean. Collect all three and come back when you're done. Alright, so we'll have to purchase another car, I think. Let's have a look. We'll see what other cars are in this mode, in this menu, and then we can purchase. So we have here, these are the two races where we need to pick up a car. So the Tokyo Expressway, so we can do that one again. Let's see what the other cars are. So we have a Corolla 11, the Unos Roadster, the 86, and another Roadster there. They're all the Mazda. Is it a Mazda Roadster? Let's have a look and see if we can purchase one of them. Ah, I forgot. What is the PP? What was the PP? What was the PP here? The performance points. 450, okay. So 450. So we have to purchase the car, and then maybe we can modify slightly. Asia. Okay, maybe we'll go to the next one along Nissan. Let's see if there's anything Nissan that is rear wheel drive. Ah, Fair Lady Z. Is it? Oh, it's rear wheel. We have to get the Fair Lady Z 07 model. We'll do the 07 model because it's first up and we can afford it. Let's learn a little bit about this car. So the 5th generation Nissan Fair Lady Z. In Australia we say Z. So it may be called Fair Lady Z in Australia, but in America they say Z, and you can call me Z as well. So the Fair Lady Z was known as the Z33 or Z33 in Japan, and the 350Z elsewhere. The Fair Lady or Z car, there you go. The Z car line vanished from the market between the late 90s and early 2000s. It disappeared, but was revived with the 350Z, the 350Z. This specific model is from 2007 and features massive improvements to its naturally aspirated V6 engine. In fact, this little beauty is capable of more than 295.9 bhp, thanks to the increase in torque. bhp, I think that means brute horsepower. Okay, let's have a look at the colors. What color will I like? So we have a dark blue. I like that color. A Monterey blue. That looks nice. We have the burning red. A premium passionate orange. Diamond black. Blade silver. Brilliant silver. And a white pearl. I like that color too, actually. My car is, the color scheme is called shadow gray. So it has a very similar shade to this, shadow gray, blade silver. But blue looks really striking here. I might have to buy two later. So let's go Monterey blue to start with. And we'll purchase. Looks nice. And oh my gosh, it's already at 522 pp. I didn't realize. You can now access the racing section of the tuning shop. Very good. Yes, we'll change that, but I just realized it's 522. I wasn't even looking at the pp. So we might actually have to look at a car with a little bit less speed. Does the Honda have one? So we have here, this one is 345, 348, 300, 521, so it's a bit of a jump. Okay, what about Mazda? Mazda has the Demio, which we had, 334. The Roadster, the Roadster. Maybe we have to get the Roadster, because the next one is 400. 425 for the Mazda Spirit racing car, and then 494 for the 494 for the RX-8. That's a nice looking car as well. Interesting. If that's 425, I wonder if it makes it such a big difference. But I want to. Maybe we'll try the Fairlady Z to see Fairlady Z to see how much quicker it is. It might make it a bit too easy though. And then we'll have to actually maybe revisit. So the Tokyo Expressway again. I want to change the settings because I'm finding that now we have to go in the assist settings. I think this car is way too fast. Assist settings, because the ABS off is just so hard. So let's do default. No, would default mean strong? At the default setting, the braking force of all four wheels is controlled. That's too easy. Using the weak setting deactivates this restriction, which makes it suitable for skilled drivers, more skilled drivers. Let me just try weak, because I just lock the brakes every time with the controller. Okay. I feel like this is going to be too easy, but we'll give it a go. Now we're at the Tokyo Expressway on a bit more sunny day. Still a bit twitchy around the corner. So again, amateur driver, need to learn the track a little bit better. Oh yeah, changing the gear mid-corner is not the right thing to do. Maybe fourth gear was better there. Maybe turning while braking is also a no-no. Yeah, I think this is too fast for this race. 2 laps. Yeah, way too fast. Oh, terrible driving again. There's not much space to get around the drivers here, the other cars. I think I'll have to change the car for the next race. It's way too fast. When you have the clear space, it feels a little bit easier to obviously drive around, and you can maybe just control the car better as well. Didn't position my car very well there, need to be a bit wider. Now it's night time in Tokyo. Wow. Terrible. Oh my gosh. So there's 2 corners there obviously to be aware of. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I need lots of practice at Gran Turismo, obviously. I wonder if I'm ready for the online races yet. Possibly not. Possibly not. Okay. So, even though they were close behind, I think that was computer controlled. A bit of rubber banding. Rubber banding is quite popular, a common term for when in driving games, when you're at the front, they bring the other cars forward faster. So we received the Roadster here. That's good. For the second race, I feel like we need to find a more suitable car to make it a little bit more equal challenge. So let's go to the used car market and see if there's any used car that is potentially suitable. It has to be rear wheel drive. So FR. And Japanese, of course. So we have the Roadster there. Okay, there you go. And we have a Sylvia. It's almost like they had them there ready for me. I should have checked in the beginning. We have a Civic Type R as well. We have, what else is there? They're all getting a little bit higher actually in the PP. So I like the Silvia Q here, 1988. The Corolla 11. I think I'll go with this one. The Silvia Q. Right, let's purchase it. And so we're going to have to maybe do a bit of modifying to get up to 450. So we'll do that very quickly. So 450 pp. So we will go down to the tuning shop where they have some new parts. So I see that you've upgraded your collector level. From now on, I can sell you racing parts. Speed is not all about engine power. You have to reinforce your brakes and chassis. In other words, in tuning you should aspire for total balance. So total balance should be your goal. So let's update with the sports computer. Add the sports air filter. Add the sports silencer exhaust. Put on the brake pads. Add some suspension. And that's $398. How about we do one of the weight reductions? So this is the entry level weight reduction for better acceleration, cornering and braking. Okay. And let's see if we do sports soft, where does it take us? $489. That's a bit much. $451. So that puts us right at the 450 mark. So now that means we will be more evenly matched. Let's go for it now. Into the last race of this menu. Okay. We're on the is this the high speed ring. Alright, in reverse. Let's go for it. Another warmer looking day there. The sun is shining. Okay, so I remember this is the reverse. Accelerator floored at full capacity through the tunnel, downshift here. I'll stay in third gear. Okay, a bit too fast. I'll take the inside line here. Again, I need to have clean races so I'm ready for online. Downshift to third here. Take it on the outside. And we need a good run onto the straight. I can hold the speed here around this corner. the ring part. Just get onto the straight smoothly. Get to 5th gear maybe here. They're on the inside here, look at that. Down to 4th here. Closer to that apex. Now, full acceleration. Through the tunnel. Out, in, out. Stay in 3rd gear. A bit more on the curb. Stay in 3rd. Out, in, out. Fourth gear. Brake here, maybe 3rd gear. Took that a little bit slower than necessary, but it's okay. To 4th gear. Straight line as possible, the least amount of turning as possible, onto the straight. Nice race. I think that was much better race. They were catching up actually, rubber banding, but it was good. I like that car, the Silvia. Awesome. That was fun. Much cleaner race. Great. Let me have a ticket. Because we reached the driving marathon today. And we received the Corolla. The Corolla 11. Let's go back to the menu and... Sorry, back to the cafe and see what they'll give us. And then maybe we can have a bit of online racing. Just to see how it goes. It's going to be chaotic, I think. But no stress, no pressure. That's a nice scene. Is that Fuji-san? Awesome. Congratulations, you've got all 3 cars. This completes your Japanese FR sports cars collection. Once you've collected your rewards, I've got some stories to tell you about these cars. So Deep Forest Raceway, that's a very famous one in Gran Turismo. Alright Luca, tell us about these cars. These 3 Japanese sports cars are front-engined, rear-wheel drive FR models, produced between the 1980s and 1990s. We have the S13 model Silvia, the Unos Roadster, and of course the AE86 model Corolla 11, commonly referred to as the 86. These are nostalgic favorites of Japanese car enthusiasts. Nostalgic brings back warm and happy memories. Nowadays, Japanese sports cars are popular around the world, but that story probably began back in the 1960s. with the famous greats like the Toyota 2000 GT. Wow. And Honda's first sports cars, the S series. That was the end of a sentence. The S series. Nissan's GTR brand was born during the 1960s as well. The 1960s too. Look at the dash. Okay, so the next menu is French hot hatches. So maybe we can leave that for the next one. Let's have a quick chat with Chris. Combining a light, compact body with a responsive rear-wheel drive chassis and a peppy 1.8 litre straight-4 engine, this S13 Silvia is one well-balanced FR sports car. Actually, when I was driving, it felt very balanced. No wonder. Peppy, I guess it is a word I've never used ever, but maybe it means like sporty in this case. Like maybe pepper, spicy. Anyway, not only does it strike an elegant pose when parked, but it looks great tearing around a corner too. Look at the shine, the reflection. Nowadays, these cars are really something special. In fact, the S13's best qualities are priceless. Thank you, Chris. And then we have this gentleman, Fabio Filippini. Excuse me, are you the one who drove up in that Nissan Silvia? Wait, you're the former director of Pininfarina. I don't know that one. Pininfarina? Yes, my name is Fabio Filippini. Very nice to make your acquaintance, and please call me Fabio. And please call me Fabio. We're very honored to meet you, Fabio. So you know Pininfarina, right? No. Pininfarina is one of the most famous carrozzerias don't know that, in Italy. And Mr. Fabio worked at Renault Design for a long time as well. The 5th generation Nissan Silvia was one of my favorite Japanese cars of the early 90s. A coupe of classic beauty. Its lines were remarkably clean and elegant. It almost looked Italian in design. That low front, transverse light strip, bright cabin and slender tail. Transverse light strip down the side, I guess. The transverse light strip, maybe the lights across the front. Everything in this car comes together in a perfect harmony of proportions. Thank you. That's most interesting indeed. I hope it helps you see your car with fresh eyes. See you again. Ciao. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we'll do the menu in the next stream, I think. Let's now spend a little bit of time playing around in the sport mode. We'll get the ticket. I bet... Okay, not too bad. It was a bit bigger than the lowest one. That is 10,000 credits. Okay. Okay, let's have a look in the sport mode. Oh, I went into the wrong menu. Sport, where's the sport mode? Here. Ah, they're giving us some race etiquette feedback. Let's pass on that. So sport mode, a mode in which you can enjoy official online races and time trials. There are daily races which are held every day, and championships in which you earn points and aim to finish at the top of the rankings. The sport mode racing system ensures that you race against similarly skilled drivers. Improve your ratings in the daily races and rack up as many championship points as you can. The driver rating. So the driver rating, DR, is an indicator of a driver's speed. There are 7 ratings available: E, D, C, B, A, A+, and S. Performing well in races within the sport mode will make your driver rating improve. Your DR is restricted by your SR. Your DR cannot improve unless you also improve your SR. So SR, I guess, is sportsmanship rating. A driver of S indicates a star player. Drivers who meet the entry requirements for a championship can participate as star players. The sportsmanship rating indicates a driver's behavior while racing with others. Dangerous actions such as colliding with other cars will cause your SR to decrease. The more cleanly you continue to drive, the more your SR will improve. Let's all respect each other in the sport mode and keep racing clean. So daily races. Improve your ratings in the daily races. Daily races are official online races where you are pitted against drivers of similar speed. Pitted against. You compete against. You are put together with. Your performance in daily races will affect your DR and SR. Enter regularly held tournaments and earn points based on your performances. Championships consist of multiple rounds. Championship points are allocated at the end of each round according to your performance. Earn as many points as you can and aim for the top of the ranking. The higher your DR, the more points you can earn. Okay, so then compete in leagues as well. The leagues are suitable for your speed. Some championships use a league system. These championships are divided into 3 leagues: GT1, GT2, GT3. Matchmaking and championship points ranking are determined separately for each league. Your DR at the start of the season determines the league in which you'll compete, and once your league has been decided, you will compete in that league until the end of the season. Oh yeah, a season sounds interesting. Okay, so racing etiquette, this is important. Be sportsmanlike and respect your opponents when racing. Colliding with other cars and pushing them off the track is forbidden. If it looks like you're going to crash into another car, even though you're braking, do your best to avoid hitting them. Applying the brake when driving too quickly can cause cars to crash into the back of you, so be careful. When driving side by side with another car, always leave a racing line's width between you. Minding your manners when racing makes it more fun for everyone. Indeed. And then pit lane cutting. Many events with the sport mode impose pit lane cutting penalties. Make sure you don't cut across the white line when entering or exiting the pit lane. Okay, so we've read through the instructions. The race A looks like it's going to be ready in 10 seconds, so I think we'll miss that one. And then the race B is in 10 minutes. Grand Valley. I don't know the track at all though. I feel like I need to practice these tracks before I can compete. Okay, maybe we'll come back to the daily races. How about we do the time trials? So we have the Sylvia. We were just using the Sylvia, so this might be perfect on Willow Springs Raceway. And it says here that if we get above 1 minute 33, we will get a 250,000 credit bonus. So how about we select our car and give it a go? We'll use our current car. We need to change to comfort. How do we purchase them? Can we purchase them? How do we purchase them? Maybe we have to actually buy the maybe we have to buy the tires. Okay. It'd be good if there was an easy way to buy the tires. Comfort Soft we have to buy. Alright. So let's do that quickly. Comfort Soft. Okay, done. Done. Go back. Oh, maybe they should have just a setting where you can buy there. That would be much easier. Okay, let's get out of this one. We can watch that another time. So we have everything, I think. So select, enter with the current car. Okay. Okay, I don't know this track super well, but we'll give it a go. Okay. Wow, it's like a desert. So 1 minute 33 we have to try to achieve. Okay, so maybe need a lap or two to get used to the track. Okay, second gear there. Second gear here. Maybe a little bit control there with my speed. like. Bit of a straight. I can see the straight in the top right hand corner as well. Okay, a bit earlier braking there maybe. Okay, 13344. I think we can beat that. Okay, we're 1 second ahead of our previous lap already. So, wonder how. I could have gone faster there, obviously. Oh, that's so cool that you can see your previous lap time gap. Accelerate here. So we're nearly a second ahead from the last lap, which is good, but I think we could make so much more time. What was silver? Too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. So that means our lap time is deleted for this one. So let's give that another go. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I think I messed up this now as well. Okay. So this lap time is also deleted, so let's retry. Oh, so you can't cut the corner there. Okay. Oh, it's so fun. It's like a real challenge. Second gear. Okay, let's see if we can really keep our speed up here. It's going to be really fun to see how far away we are with others. Looks like I have a bit of a gap on my previous best time. Really hard on the controller to keep my thumb turning like evenly and consistently. Very choppy. I did it again. I did it again. Oh my gosh, that's a hard corner. Brake earlier. Alright, one more time. I have to brake early on that corner. We can do it. We'll get one. We'll beat our time. We'll beat our time. For sure. Look at that bare mountain in the background. Willow Springs. Could have taken that corner a bit better, I think.
so it's okay. Put a bit of a gap on my previous lap. Okay, early on the accelerator here if I can. Wider there, keep it straight. Okay, this is the corner I have to brake a little bit earlier, so I have to focus. Focus a bit earlier here. Okay. I could have gone a bit faster even there, I think. Okay, here. Early on accelerator, a bit late on the accelerator there, I think. Alright, 31. Let's see what that gives us. 131. How far are we away from the silver time? Okay, we had green sectors across for that last lap, which is good. So we're close there. So we are 41,827th in the world. We are just 7% above in time. You can see the silver times. Let's have a look again. Can we see that? The silver time was 128. Okay, so it says here, once the ranking registration period has ended, go to sport to obtain your reward for meeting the target time. So that's 21st of August. That's fine. But 128, so we're about so 128, we're about 1.1 second away from silver. I wonder if we could get that somehow. And is there a PP limit to the car? Is there a PP limit? BOP tuning per... What does that mean? So low speed. I don't know. Balance of power tuning prohibited. So car settings specified. I'm just curious. It doesn't really say. So no nitrous, no wide body. But that means we can do other tuning. I wonder if we can do a little bit more aggressive tuning to this car and give it one more try. I'm curious. And is that the reason why the times are faster? If we did this and we upgraded, and if we the bore up, what does that do? It's a very cost-effective upgrade. This is the first step towards higher displacement. So it means you can get a bit more power. We can add extra punch with a high lift camshaft. So add more punch to your high RPM range. Okay. High compression pistons. This increased compression improves power and responsiveness. Okay. Sport suspension. Harder suspension with a lower ride height. Ideal for those who want more stable steering. Okay. Sports brake kit. The first step in tuning your brakes. Upgrade your brake discs. Okay. Sports clutch and flywheel. So this is a lightweight drivetrain parts to increase the sense of direct control. Okay. And then one-way LSD. Just the thing to secure traction when exiting corners. An LSD, so the two-way LSD is an LSD that operates with or without the accelerator. I don't know whether that's good or not, but let's do that one. Close ratio transmission low. Perfect gearing for low to mid speed circuits. Okay. Close ratio transmissions high. A close ratio transmission that can improve top speeds. Perfect for mid to high speed circuits. Okay. A weight reduction won't matter for this one because they reduce your weight. Let's see if this allows you to enter. Okay, we're just experimenting as I learn. Okay, this looks like it's going to keep coming up until I watch it, so I'll watch it next time. Okay, let's try to beat our 131. So it just, so it actually lowers your power as well, and the weight. Let's see if it makes any difference to the time. It doesn't show me if I'm faster than my time at the moment. It's not showing my previous. It's not showing my previous lap as well. Feels like there's quite a bit more power though still. More control as well, I think. Definitely more speed there. Whether it makes me faster or not, I don't know. 131 was my previous time. Probably take that with a bit more speed, that corner, or brake a little bit later. Ah, just inside the line. No red. Wow, so that was much faster already. Wow, it makes a big difference then, the tuning. Oh, this is so fun. We're not far from silver actually, if that's the case. We're half a second up. Wow. What was silver time again? What was the silver timer again? Time again? Oh, I might have been late on that one. Alright. Wow, we're 7/100th of a second up. Sorry, 7/10ths up. I'm bit messy there on that corner. Just kind of looking at the time. Okay, not too bad. We could have done better there. 130 point. Wow, that's amazing. Don't know if I can do better here though. So hard to know when to accelerate there. Three hundredths of a second up. Is that right? Almost half a second up. Lost a bit of time there. I have to be careful here, last one. Oh, I messed up! Oh, I messed up! Wow, I was doing so well there. Oops, going into the pits. Wow, I could have made the silver there. Just tried to push too much at the end. I think I can do it right here, is where I find the right balance of making sure I don't cut too much on that line. Okay, there's lots of time to make up. But I think tuning will make a big difference as well. So I braked a little bit too early there. So it'd be good having it in front of me. Yeah, I think having the ghost in front of you is much better because you can actually see where you are catching, where you make time. So obviously I'm down on this lap. See down on this lap. Wow, this is really a fun game. I love Gran Turismo. I'm going to keep trying to get better. Playing with the controller, and one day having the steering wheel, racing wheel, and that'll be so amazing. Okay, how about we try one more lap? Oh, I went to 5th gear. How did I do that? It says I'm 3/10 up. From not my ghost lap, but from my previous lap. I see. So I'm still down. So I have to find where did I make so much time up? The lap that I just messed up at the end. I made a lot of time on that lap. Hard to control, my palms are sweaty. Oh wow. Oops, oopsie daisy. Sorry, Sylvia. Alright. I think I might have to sign off soon. So maybe let's... Oh, I don't want to stop. Let's try one more time. And then I have to get going. Okay, one more time. Okay, here we go. Okay, I didn't get enough pickup in the straight, so... Okay, onto accelerate faster there. A bit later on the braking there. Steady there. It's very hard to control there to keep the speed. Okay, I lost some ground there. So need to get on the accelerator quicker there, I think. I probably can beat my time if I brake just slightly later on this corner up here. Right, here. No. Okay. Alright, let me think about it for a second. Let me see if there is a setting for Ghost to put them in front of me rather than next to me. Okay. Ghost offset. Reset ghost off. Yeah, that might be good for each sector. And let's put them maybe 3/10 in front. 3/10 in front might be good. Yeah. Let's see what that does. And retry. So then they'll be in front of me. And then I can see where they are and maybe see where I'm catching. Onto the accelerator faster there. On the accelerator faster there. Yeah, that's good. So then I can see where I am, where I'm making the time. Took that corner too shallow. You have to come a little bit wider, I think, on that corner. Oh, look at the slide. I wonder if I can put a wing on the car. Would that help? A little bit later there. Too late. This is awesome. Okay, one more try. This might have to be my last go. Come on. We can do it. Under 130. That's our goal. You don't want to go off the track. Oh my gosh, the control is really hard to control. I wonder where I can pick up speed, pick up time. So I lost time here. So they're 0.3 ahead of me, obviously from when the gap starts of each sector. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, wow. Alright. Alright. That's just so fun though. Okay, here we go. This is definitely the last one I have to get going. Oopsie daisy. Ah, it's addictive. Gotta take that corner better in preparation of the lap. I'm trying to go too fast, too soon. Trying to go too fast, too soon. Oh, that was good. Can't see the corner. So I think I'm ahead. I'm ahead actually here. I'm ahead. Yeah, I'm ahead here, so maybe this is it. This is it, come on. Just get the last corners right. Just get the last corners right. Brake here. And then here this last corner is really tough. You just want to keep the speed somehow. Onto the accelerator. Under 130. Yeah! Awesome! We did it! Oh, we did it. Nice effort. Ah, well done. So let's see where we are. I think that definitely is silver, right? Or was it 129? Maybe we have to pick up two 100s. Sorry, 2 tenths. 2 tenths. We have to pick up. Yeah, so we're right on the 20,000 mark. Right on the 20,000 mark, which puts us. Yes, okay, so 120, 3 tenths we have to gain. Okay, we can try next time. Ah, that was so fun. Well done. 20,001 in the world for that. So a long way to go. Still 6 seconds off basically the first place driver. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. It was really great to join you again for a Saturday afternoon special. My goal is Tuesday, Thursdays to have a bit of game time and hopefully live stream. If you enjoy listening along to practice your English listening, you're welcome to join. If you want to have a chat or ask questions, really happy to have a chat together. And I'm still learning Gran Turismo and hopefully can get better and provide some entertaining races as well. So thank you everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful evening wherever you are, and see you next time.